took it to 10. Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple blacks, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the end, yo.
Daddy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm bored. I'm gonna call you back, though. I'm doing this little court case for Nike and a little gay nigga.
I'll let you go. Bye, Daddy.
All right, sure enough, I'll talk to you. Defendant?
Your Honor, my client, Lil Nash, Lil Man, Lil...
Hey, man, what's your name again? Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas. My client, Lil Nasty, had nothing to do with this.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury,
This is about much more than shoes. Mr. Nas X, are you gay? What does this have to do with the shoes?
answer the question.
Let me rephrase the question. Do your mama know you gay? Yes.
You're scared.
Yeah, lock him up, throw away the key.
Yeah.
Order, order! Order in the court. Lil Nas X, I sentenced you to 5 years in Montero State Prison.
Took it to 10. Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple blacks, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I began, yo. Funny how you said it was the end, yo. Then I went did it again, yo. I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for. Don't run from nothing, dog. Get your soul. Just tell them I ain't laying low. You was never really rooting for me anyway. When
Hi everybody, I'm Q and welcome to my tapes. Thank you so much for showing up to the party already. And we have to discuss the fact that Lil Nas X is going to jail, okay? He's going to jail! He's going to jail! So I definitely just wanted to discuss this. I thought it would be kind of funny and lighthearted just because like my week has been honestly kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of wild, and I'll probably keep this short. Like, I don't know, I kind of want to test today out and keep today short, but we will be coming back with a couple more lives this week, and I'm so excited. So some of you under my previous video were like, this is what I want to see this week, this is what I want to see, but if you guys want to talk about certain things, let me know and we will discuss it. So Lil Nas X is going to jail. First of all, first things first, Lil Nas X is a marketing genius. Like, Lil Nas is a marketing genius. So while you guys kind of reflect on this, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. Hey! Mwah, mwah, welcome. Hi, Kenroy. Mwah, mwah. Hi, Tyra. Let me scroll down. I see Minx. Hello. Mwah, mwah. Welcome everybody. Okay, so I know today's gonna be shorter, so I'll just kind of give my spiel and then we can talk for the remainder, I would say like 15 minutes. So I think that Lil Nas X is a marketing genius. You guys know that I've been working on a blueprint episode talking about Lil Nas X because somebody had asked under the Mary Jane video, and you know, I just kind of wanted to make sure, that, like, you know, we kind of discussed this a little bit. First thing, Lil Nas X is truly, like, he knows what he's doing, but I kind of want to start with some of the I kind of want to start with oh no, oh not again. Okay, all right. So I kind of want to start talking about the fact that Lil Nas X knows what he's doing, and truly, being a Nicki Minaj stan and troll on the internet can truly do things in society. Like I just time and time again, I am truly amazed. I am amazed at what it means to be fluent in internet and accruing like internet and social capital and knowing how to communicate and knowing how to just kind of do all of this stuff. I'm not reading these comments. I've seen y'all's comments. This is the longest time that I've talked without reading you guys' comments. Don't worry, I'm seeing all of them and I'm gonna go ahead and read all of them. So yeah, like Lil Nas X is a marketing genius. He knows what he's doing. And I'm actually gonna start with Tyra's comment. I want to say, like, I wonder, you have Kanye on the track. You got Kanye producing the track. Could he have brought in Lil Baby as a feature instead of Jack Harlow? Like, why? Do any of you guys have ideas? Yes, thank you so much, Ken Rai. Do any of you guys have ideas on, like, why Jack Harlow? Like, once again, this man is coming up. Why is this guy coming up once again? And also, can we give Lil Nas X and his team a round of applause on this Marvel production multi-universes trailer we got here? Like, can we just give a round of applause to the people? So if you are watching this live stream when it's not live, just go ahead and put like a hand clap emoji, put like a cheeks emoji, put a peach emoji, like, wow. And also, I agree. Who was the person that said that he should be an actor? I'm gonna read you guys' comments. Let's start with you guys' comments. Okay, production, yes, like, let's just go ahead and clap for this boy. Let's go ahead and clap for him. Like, yeah, so like at the Marvel trailer, yes, it's just like Cameron Palm said, my guy messed up with Jack Harlow on the track. You should have done it with Lil Baby. That was you. Yeah, and then Tyra said, yeah, low key. It's just like, bro, yo, so close. But also, yes, I do think, I'm seeing the Medea wig. I'm seeing the Medea eyebrows, the hat. I'm seeing the facial reconstruction. And I'm just like, I kind of want to see you guys. I kind of want to see this kid act. This kid, he's probably older than me, I'm pretty sure. Like, I want to see Lil Nas act, because this is really interesting and I really like what he's doing. And I think that if his album or what he's about to put out would be better, then we're going to have to come back to this whole conversation and compare it to what I feel like my rollout thoughts were for Doja Cat. So I really like how I'm seeing like beautiful gowns, but I feel like I'm also seeing like, okay, I don't know, we haven't listened to it yet, so I won't say anything. I'm not going to give any sort of preliminary thoughts, but yeah, he's so talented. Lil Nas X is so talented, and so I see it. So yeah, let's go ahead and read some comments. How was you guys' day? Welcome, like, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need to see what I'm gonna need to do. I'm gonna need to see what I'm gonna need to do with the peoples and their interesting talk. So yeah, how was you guys' day? Take off your shoes, come and eat popcorn. I know today's gonna be a little bit shorter. I think I'm leaving at 9:30. But I just wanted to keep this short and kind of test this out. I kind of like this idea of queuing up content and chatting about it. And so I don't actually mind having very long live streams, but I definitely wanted to talk about this as well. Let's talk about the fact that Lil Nas X is a marketing genius. So somebody had asked me this, and I will make, I think, a separate video on this, but I will go ahead and answer this and kind of walk people through. I'm going to walk people through pretty much a TDLR, like a recap. How was Lil Nas X able to market his album, and how did that whole thing happen with Montero, with Industry Baby? How did this all happen in the beginning? Also with like his first single or his blowout single, and essentially it came through like miniature like internet marketing. It came through putting his music in like very niche spaces, putting it places where people could search for it. So he essentially was this like anonymous, quote unquote, like Reddit user, and he essentially would ask, so I think he had two accounts. He would ask himself, who is this person playing? I heard this song somewhere and it goes like this. And he gave like the lyrics to the song. And essentially he was also the person answering the question on Reddit, because people found out, they were like, I think the person who asked the question is also the same person answering the question. And he went through this whole process of answering the question as himself, of spelling out the lyrics step by step, or like groups of lyrics to his songs and his singles that he put out, and essentially saying, oh, this is the artist and this is the name. And so it's very, very like grassroots stuff. And of course we know like I believe he converted like an account that he was running and converted it into his like main account at the time, and essentially slowly but surely kind of got rid of like the Nicki Minaj kind of stan content. And then he transitioned, of course he got a label signing, and then they implemented their whole strategy with TikTok that came out in the US 2019, and that's pretty much how he went about doing the whole marketing for himself and his breakout single. But yeah, what do you guys think about the fact that like this man really went to court over these sandals? Nobody can tell me at this point that like Nike isn't in on this. Like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Nike is in on this? Because I have a lot of thoughts. Do we think that Nike is in on this? Because first of all, the settlement that they did out of court, that shit went really quickly. Nike really closed this stuff down. I think Nike tried to sue Lil Nas X and his label, as well as Misfits. I believe that's what the company was called, for like shits and giggles. I actually don't even think, so I think they did that for press. I think that, yeah, he didn't go to jail. Like, he didn't go to jail. I think he did this for kicks. He did this for kicks. He did this for kicks. Henry Palm said, I don't think Nas can produce a coherent album because the seventh EP wasn't good, but his singles will be it. Interesting. A step above. Interesting. Tyro said, LOL, not beautiful gowns. Listen, when I say these people can really give a twirl, it's like, sweetie, like, but this isn't about her, so let me stop. And then somebody said, I think Nas will last because he actually built his brand and fan base. Listen, people really love people, I don't know, like a friend sent this video to me. People all over just like sent these videos to me. And it's just like, they're just like, how is Lil Nas X still doing this? How is he still doing this? It's just like when the whole Pretty Privilege videos were going around, like I think I had mentioned on one of my lives that I had literally gone to the salon. I was going to the salon, get my 4C hair detangled, washed, detangled, rinsed. And this woman was like, oh, have you heard about this one video on YouTube? And I'm like, oh my gosh. It's the same thing. It's like people have been sending me links of him in court talking about Lil Nas X is going to jail. So I'm just like, Wagwan, like how is he doing this? And so yeah, I do think he's talented. I think he knows what he's doing. And I think that because he's built up a fan base, Lil Nas X, he's never going to jail. What did Kanye said? I have 5 passports. I'm never going to jail. Like something like that. Like just a lot of like, he has the ticket. He has the golden ticket. He has the Willy Wonka ticket. He knows what he's doing and he has the ticket. I'm really curious to see, and this is what somebody had asked me this. I'm gonna need to start keeping track of like all these questions people ask. Maybe I should do a Q&A, honestly. But I don't know do many people ask me enough questions to do that. But yeah, I'm just like, I want to do a Q&A. I want to do a Q&A. But yeah, let me go ahead and read some of these comments. Okay, so step above the rest. Tyro said, LOL, not beautiful gowns. Nosian said, not nice, question mark. How do you pronounce your name? Can you please like phonetically spell your name? Is it Ganansian? Can you please? You know who you are, baby picture. Yes, you. The one putting really interesting comments under my video. I want to say, not strange. I just, very, very curious about that. But how do you pronounce your name so I can actually say your name properly? Reading the comments. Cameron Palm says, I think Nas will last because he actually built his brand and fan base. Karen Palm says, Nas did not go to jail or court. Yeah, he did not enter the court. Nike was like, listen, that's why I just feel like this is a publicity stunt. I low-key feel like maybe they settled and maybe a part of a settlement was like, you know what? I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of spectacle. I feel like I've already seen messages where people are like, I want the shoes now. I want the shoes. All this ruckus, people were talking about the blood and the shoe, and they're not, I want the shoe now. I really want the shoe. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen what these shoes are being resold for, but I'm like, listen to me. Cameron Palm said Nike didn't try to sue his label. They wanted to shut down the shipping because of the branding, but they did mention him once, not a lot, because they would have to mention him trolling, and that wouldn't be good. And I think there's a lawyer here. It's Wine and Chill. She mentioned the same thing when she was breaking down the case. Thank you so much for reminding me. Wine and Chill had actually mentioned this, where she was like, they didn't want the spectacle. They didn't want the spectacle around him and these bloody shoes. So they were just like, listen, the less times that we can name him, the better, because at the time, I think they were just like, how is this going to affect our brand? But I think Nike is like seeing low key, like the people, the hype beasts, the young hype beasts that have the money and the young fan base, like maybe this is good for them. Like maybe this is good for them just a little bit. And so I really do wonder what that could turn into, if at all, on the legal side. So yes, let me go ahead and read some of these comments for them to take them to court. Nike. A4CA, I see Minx A, yes. Cameron Palm said, Nas Carrier is very delicate, because if people decide that we don't care about him like Katy Perry, he'll be gone in a day. Oh my gosh, that's really interesting. That's actually interesting you say that, like, especially because they're in different genres, and how quickly like Katy Perry made really, I don't want to say iconic, but like very like staple pop musics and songs in the 2010s, and how like people were just like, you know what, we're not listening to her anymore, so we snap our finger and, like Thanos, coincidentally enough, poof, disappear. Actually, I kind of want to play that. I kind of wonder, will I get copyright strike on these? I hope not. So actually, let me not push my luck. Let me read these comments. How you spell it, Katy Perry. Tyra Rose said Nas definitely has star power. It's kind of interesting to see. Like, I feel like he has star power in like the strategy in ways that Doja Cat doesn't, which is kind of like an interesting thing that I've been thinking about lately. I'm just like, there is a way that Doja Cat and her label are able to work with the beautiful gowns, nice gowns, in a way that Nas at times doesn't need to do. But I feel like he's moving in a type of strategy that it's like not just beautiful gowns, it's the placement, it's the obsession, it's the critique, it's the commentary, it's the keeping the finger to the pulse, and not pushing the luck, and not pushing people's luck. Pushing people's luck, I think, is something that Doja Cat low-key is doing just a little bit, just off of some of the things that she was saying in her music that people have already started to comment about, some of the performances and clips that people have started to showcase, that people are like, yo, you low-key pushing your luck, the way that we let you re-enter this space of us consuming your work, and we really think you're brilliant, but like, you know, what's going on there? So I think Lil Nas X has like the star power, but I think it's for different reasons for in comparison to like other artists right now. So yes, Kenroy Palm said, I think Nas is a pop star. Why do you say that, Kenroy Palm? Tell me why, because that's kind of what I was gonna say when you mentioned the Katy Perry comment, because I feel like, yeah, I also would agree. Like, I feel like he's a pop star. And do you say pop star because it's like he's popular, or just, I'd love to hear more about that. Icy Ming said, please do a get to know me tag. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me write that down. Please get to know me tag, a get to know me tag. That would actually be a great idea, Icy Mings. Let me copy that comment and send it to myself. And I wonder, how would I go about doing something like this? I think that would actually be really fun and cool. So I actually will do that. Get to know me tag. Okay, there we go. As you guys know, I love reading comments. I take notes on comments. So if you have anything to say, you better go ahead. And actually, since this video is going to be a little bit shorter than my usual lives, hopefully this will give people the ability to, just kind of have fun with it. I kind of want to switch the music. So let me go ahead and like do this one. This one. There we go. So let me read these comments. Cameron Palm said he's a good celebrity because he's able to perform. Tyra Rose said the shoe was nice though, LOL, and iconic. Yunosen said how to make the GN sound in English. Is this a French name? Like Nancien? Is that how to say your name? And then Yancian says, what's Nas's genre? I would say, yeah, I would agree. I think he's more like hip hop rap. is kind of the thing that the lane that he's in. Kenroy Palm said maybe the Madonna route. Ooh, so like the spectacle, the grandeur, and hopefully minus the white adopted children. Moving on. Kenroy Palm said he's a pop star because he's more so focused on image rather than vocal ability or talent, like a visual artist who revolves around internet culture of maintenance and shock. Kenroy Palm says, not saying he's untalented, but y'all know what I mean. Interesting. Like him not being an exceptional dancer or singer. I see. So like not necessarily being known for like those sort of things, but being able to revolve around popular culture. And it's kind of interesting you say that, because I wonder how, like, the video that I had made around like why don't major artists want to put out music or this year, like what is that about, and how I had kind of talked about this idea of like certain artists and tapping onto like something As Told by Kenya had talked about. And of course a few people have started to talk about this, about like people kind of putting out music that is not even meant to be consumed as like its original form, but more so like short form snippets. And we've seen kind of this proliferation like more so in TikTok, and so people have kind of to talk about this idea of like TikTok music, and like it's only good for like a chorus or a verse, but after you hear everything else but that 15-second snippet, it's just terrible. And so I had kind of talked about in my video how I low-key felt like, yo, some of these sounds, you know, and once again, piggyback off of something As Told by Kenya said in her thoughts about the music industry in 2021. Definitely go check out that video where she kind of talks about this, where she feels like she can't really connect with some of this music, and how she feels like some of this music almost seems as though it's almost put out just to create spectacle, where people just want to parlay it into something else. It's like they're not even artists. They're more so making the music for Twitter. They're making it for outrage. So it's kind of interesting to hear you say that, Kenroy Palm, and I'll read the comment out again. Kenroy Palm says he's a pop star because he's more so focused on image rather than vocal ability or talent. Kind of like a visual artist who revolves around internet culture and the maintenance of shock. The maintenance of shock. I like that. So yeah, it's like he's not quite untalented. He makes good music. Like Lil Nas X makes like, you know, there's certain singles where I'm like, dang, you know what you're doing? Like, oh, like this is really good. But it's also like, dang, like, oh my gosh, we're really talking about, he really just pulled up these shoes. He's like, these bloody shoes, you are never going to get rid of me. Okay, and I see me said Deaf Madonna. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to play this again. Let me see, hopefully I'm not pushing it, but just in case you're someone watching this when it's not recorded, if you see kind of blinks in the content, it's probably because someone was like, oh, we can't, you know, copyright. So I actually kind of want to play this again so that you guys can see it, because this low-key just made me cackle. So let's start with the Marvel Thanos trailer. Let's go ahead and cue that up. No pun intended.
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple plaques, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, and this one is for the champion, ain't lost since I began, yo, funny how you said it was the end, yo, you know we did it again, yo.
Okay, I got it figured out. I'm back. Okay, so great. You know, I see, like, as we kind of like wind down, you know, I guess I just really like kind of what he's doing. I can't wait to hear what this whole industry baby thing is going to be. I don't know if I'm looking forward to this whole Jack Harlow like feature, and I've just been kind of thinking like, where is he gonna go with this? What is his team gonna do with this? I agree. Tyra Rose says his music is really digestible, and I'm just like, I just really feel like, dang, like where could we be? What could we be doing? Like, I feel like his music is like digestible. And you know what? Maybe this is like a very low bar. Maybe this is very, very low bar for me to say, but I feel like not everybody's music is digestible right now. You know what I mean? I don't really know if like this, I don't really know. Like, a lot of people aren't making solid music. To be completely honest, people are not making solid enough music for us to be naming 8-7 songs of theirs, even if they're singles, that really do well. And that's kind of sad. There was like this one post that I think like Tiana had put with Beyonce singing, and she was like 23 years old, and she was like, dang, like Beyonce was 23. So you other bozos, she didn't say bozos. I'm obviously I'm adding in words here, but you know, Tiana was just like, the rest of y'all do not have excuses. So it's just like, I thought that was a really interesting comment, Tyra, where you said, you know, Lil Nas X's music is very digestible or easily digestible. And then Kerry Palm said also something interesting that I kind of want us to like think about too. It's just like, you know, Nas definitely should go the Rihanna route and push pop music every year. I could see it, which is why I'm so intrigued to see like what these artists do. In the meantime, I will continue searching and hunting for artists that I feel like make exceptional work. Like, I really want to, I think, especially because like I don't live on Twitter, I don't have a Twitter, which is always ironic for me to say. I feel like I have to like, or in some regards, get updates from other social media platforms. It's like, what do people talk about? What are people thinking about? You know, what's a spectacle? What's a spectacle? I'm seeing y'all's comments. Y'all are really funny. Y'all are really, really funny. Yo, Camera Pop said this army music. Let me change this as we round out. Actually, let me change this. That's so funny. I actually was low-key gonna play the SpongeBob music, but actually, you know what I should bring back? I should bring that calm music that we were playing at the very end. And actually, I kind of want to, and I'll read the rest of y'all's comments and I'll pretty much let you guys go. So actually, let me pull that up. This army music. That's so funny you said that. Is it this one? No, I think it's this one. Let me go ahead. I think it's this one. Okay, is this the one, you guys? I think this is the one. Is this like the kind of sweet poppy one? Or is this the SpongeBob drill music? Let me know. Let me know. And actually, let me turn it down. Just a little bit. Okay, so let me read the rest of these comments and then I will let you guys go. So, Def Madonna, Cameron Palm said this army music. Miss Globe Girl said, yeah, that's some extra stuff right there for proclamation. It very much is a spectacle. And that's why I'm just like, dang, he really knows what he's doing with this internet stuff. He really, really knows what he's doing. Like, he really knows what he's doing. In response to Miss Globe Girl. Nasian said, this guy's best song. Actually, no, I think there are other songs that people really, really like. I wouldn't say I know his full discography, but I'm sure I think some people like other songs where they're like, this is a little bit better. Definitely check it out if you're interested. I See Me said they pushing Jack. Yeah, I've decided like after the feature, I'm just like, yeah, I think like you're being pushed. But didn't I say this? Didn't we discuss this in the Why is Sweetie? What is going on with Sweetie and Jack Harlow on this red carpet? I'm pretty sure like somebody brought this up. It might have been Kenroy or Tyra, or maybe even like Juliet Mimo. Like somebody had brought it up where they were just like, this all seems very like coincidental, almost like too coincidental, like almost like orchestrated. And what is that about? And then Miss Global Girl said like low bar set and it's sad. Like, you know, very talented people and and you know what, for what it's worth, like I follow independent artists that I think make really, really good music. Very, very, very talented. They are actually like exceptionally talented. And so I'm just like, I kind of need to know what's going on. Cameron Palm said, I think Nas is super successful in part. how bad the music industry is, and he's only consistent and talented one out of his peers. Like, that's the same thing. Like, that's why I had also said in the Megan Thee Stallion video and What Is the Baby Doing video, I also talk about this in the Megan Thee Stallion Does She Need A&R video, that Megan Thee Stallion is actually extremely talented. She's an amazing writer, and I just want to see better. I know she does more. I know she does better because we've already seen amazing good work from her. The same thing with how I had made this comment about how I feel like Flo Milli is a prodigy. Like, some of the things that she wrote for her, like mixtapes and songs, she wrote like when she was a child, like when she was like 14, like very, very talented lyricism. And I'm just like, she's a genius. Like, she knows what she's doing. And so, which, side note, I kind of wish, this is so random, like Nicki Minaj and the whole Bia, I kind of wish like Nicki Minaj had done a feature with Flo Milli, because, you know, I had seen some screen grabs of her saying like, oh, other people aren't as talented, they don't write as good. I'm like, I feel like you're gonna have to be specific, because we all know that we all know that there are young Black, you know, women artists, rappers that write their own work that are really good at what they do. So that's just a side note. So Flo Milli is another example of someone that I consider to be like, she knows what to do. She knows what she's doing in terms of her writing skills. So yeah, I'm gonna get to the end of this. What time is it? 9:27. Okay, I got 3 minutes, y'all. And I will close out the live. So let me see. Yes, Tyro says, yeah, the music industry just is not cutting it. Like chop them off the block. It's a chop. Some of these people, I'm just like, it's almost like it's not even worth listening to. It's kind of almost like exhausting almost for me to listen to music that's just bad, which is why, like, the playlist is the playlist for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say. The playlist is the playlist for a reason. Like, I have this playlist for a reason. I have it for a reason. So let me go ahead and read this down. Yeah, so I agree with you, Tyrose. I feel like the music industry is just not cutting it. I want to hear more. And I know, because I listen to independent artists, that people are making brilliant work. So, you know, and I mention his name all the time, Gum MP3. Like, he's a house producer out of, like, I believe South Carolina. He's going on tour. I thought I was gonna like go low-key go to one of his like shows in like Texas, because I was like, wait, which ones are left, because I think LA is sold out. And like, he's really talented. Like, there are people that are making really great music. That's what I think. Kerry Palm said there's like 3 mainstream artists that are actually good: Nas, Doja, and Megan. Like, you know, and unique. That's a great point, Kenro. And unique. Kenry Palm said Jack and them are friends. Yeah, just like Drewski. Like, I'm not even surprised if I'll see him in like a video, to be completely honest. I wonder how they became friends, like, low key. And then Kenry Palm said Jack hangs out with Doja and Nas regularly. Like, yeah, like, you know, the theater kids, you know? Was that shady? I hope not. But yeah, like, you know, they all hang around, like, Kids Next Door, like, all of them. Teen Titans, all of them, the crew. Amazing World of Gumball, all of them, the crew. I'm just like naming off groups of friends. So let me go ahead and read the rest of this. Very true. Tyro said, yeah, very true. Everyone else is giving us nothing, the same thing in a different package. Like, it doesn't scream exceptionalism. It doesn't seem unique. It doesn't seem like finger on the pulse. Cameron Palm says Flo Milli is also very good. She's about to be a movement. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. And then getting to the bottom of these comments, Tyro says, yeah, I feel like Flo Milli is really about to pop off soon. Like, I can feel it. Icy Ming says Flo and Nas are on the same label. Maybe they'll collab. And then the last comment, bro, who is Drewski? I'm so confused. I could make a whole video on Drewski. And with that, this has been another one of my tapes, a live version. And I am so happy that I got the chance to kind of talk to you guys. Like, a lot of crazy shit has kind of been happening in my real life. And honestly, I think I'm going to start telling people like personal things at the very end of my lives. But like, this week has been like a whirlwind for me in a way that I could have never imagined. And in a way that I almost feel like is a little low key down and dirty. And this shit really like took me kind of on a dip. So with that, I will let you guys go. I'm kind of grateful I had the chance to kind of laugh and chat and have these tapes and have this like automaton and like have these ways that I can like express myself. So with that, I will go ahead and let you guys go, and I'll see you in another one of my tapes. Bye.